Now that you have reviewed the terms of the composition techniques, we're going to go through a few images and break down what you see. There's a lot of techniques that are happening. A big one here would be hierarchy. So again, seeing something in a 1, 2, 3. Also, there's a great sense of eye movement here, wrapping your eye around, even right here, making it stop and reading this down and continuing that in a fluid circular motion and bringing your eye to different parts. This one here, even though it might seem a little bit flat due to the style that it's in, it has a good depth perspective of what's happening here. The interesting use of lines, and again, it's creating this nice hierarchy. So even though this is up here and it's sort of floating alone and it's black, it connects to the bottom, so it grounds the top and the bottom. But these lines are helping with a hierarchical purpose of maybe seeing the rabbit and what's inside the rabbit first, perhaps mice of men, but then not letting go of the name of the author there. Here again, we have a good sense of eye movement happening here. We have some highlighted parts that are really trying to focus on this understanding. We have connection with color, with the white here. A little sense of depth, but really playing with interesting techniques in Photoshop as well with this. A good hierarchy with type here, maybe not so much image, but with type. So we have open day, this is what we're going to see first, second, third, and then probably fourth since it's down here. Here again we have a huge focal point happening. It's sort of leading your eye off the page, so that's why if you come here, you're following the eyes right off, but it's also leading you to the logo. And then with the white, they're really trying to bring that out to be the brightest, so you'll make sure to read the type there. The focal point is huge right here. Again, focal point again, almost drowning this poster in yellow to make sure that you read down here. Again, another focal point is helping bring the eye around with great eye movement, so we see these different types of Paris and tropical birds. Also with hierarchy, you're looking at the white compared to the dark gray-blue and more of the tan neutral colors. Here it's a little bit all over the place. They're doing a good job with eye movement by contrasting it with color, so your eyes will automatically connect, and we'll talk about Gestalt understanding later on in this class. But the color is connecting, and we're sort of grouping that in our minds together, so that's creating a nice eye movement there. So another way you can create eye movement is by looking at colors and typefaces and different things like that and how they can connect. We're connecting this orange, the creamsicle color together with Cosmos. So leading the eye there, creating a focal point, and also creating hierarchy with a 1, sort of 2, sort of 3 stance. Again, if you see that a little bit differently than me, that's absolutely fine. This has wonderful eye movement in it with the beautiful contrast that it allows with sort of that grainy texture of the black and white and red. And that's it. I hope these few examples have helped to break down a little bit more of the understanding of how the composition techniques can work. Again, you can start with one technique and it can slowly start to develop into another. So if we work with a focal point, it could slowly turn into eye movement, which can create depth, which can really develop into well-designed composition. So take your time, develop, use these techniques, and have fun. Thank you.